Well, a very happy treason day to all you other wonderfully ungrateful colonists out there. Today's the day we celebrate telling the King of England to pound sand. We're going to do it our own way. And we are doing it our own way today here on Foul Play Outdoors for sure. It's hot, as you have guessed. Today is July 4th. That puts me 15 days after planting rice in the big hole. I'll show you that here in a minute, as well as how everything is growing over in the bean hole. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's pretty okay. And then I kind of wrapped up the day by making the big hole even bigger. So I'll show you some of that as well. So that's about it. Check it out. I think you're gonna like it. Well, the rice is growing well in the bean hole. Rice along with the barnyard grass that came in here yesterday. I'm seeing a lot of rice out here now, more than I thought before. It's very, very hard to see that on the camera, I'm sure, but like I've said before, the darker straight stuff over here is rice. The stuff that kind of grows up and starts to fall over is some of those natural millets like the barnyard grass. Then we've got smartweed coming in here. Some other crap that I don't want. Lots of smartweed back in the back. And then, as we saw last time, we have a bunch of this volunteer Japanese millet. That just blows me away that this stuff came back. There it is, right there. So that's looking really good. I've got quite a bit of it over there. It's not a significant portion of what's out here at all by any stretch, but it's seeds. But it's really early. It is July 4th, and this stuff is making seeds. Actually, it's so early, I wonder if this isn't going to fall and re-sprout again in time for duck season. We'll see. It's certainly not hurting anything. So, but just out here checking things out. Everything's looking really, really good. As I mentioned before, we're kind of, I don't even know what you would call this, not really flood irrigating, but you can see right down in here all the water from the ditch that comes in is just keeping all of this soil good and moist. Everything's very damp when you walk around. It's very soft. So really doing a good job to keep things ready for the growing season. So I'm gonna walk around a little bit, and we're gonna head on over to the big hole and take a look at how our rice that we planted just over 2 weeks is looking. Well, that is rice. We got a nice crop of rice coming into the big hole. I know this isn't gonna come through. I forgot my GoPro, so I'm just using the old iPhone today. Man, it is, what, 2 weeks and 1 day since I planted this. I planted this on June 19th. Today is June 34th? No, July 4th. And I'll try to hold still. Almost all of the green that you see is rice. Obviously some of the broadleaf stuff is not. There's some of this weird fuzzy stuff in here that's not. But for the most part, that greenery that we see, it's a little more sparse over here, doesn't get much sunlight. That's rice. We have rice in the big hole, so very excited about this. Soil here is where I'm at in the ditch is very soft and damp. No standing water. I bet I'm gonna need to flood this though in another couple weeks. When this rice gets up about 8 to 10 inches tall, I'm probably gonna have to bring the pump out and flood this. Creek isn't high enough to back in here right now. Just unless we get some rain. I haven't looked at the forecast, so I don't know what's in the forecast. If we got a couple of good soaking rains in the next couple weeks, I would be fine. But again, yeah, if you can see, all of this back here behind me is growing up rice. What's not smartweed is rice. That's a good combination. So it's looking very, very good. Very happy with all of this. As I mentioned before, the areas that I was able to disc up more, like right here, I ran through the disc several times right here and not as many over there. Also, that's lower, so it's staying wetter. But here's a great view right there. That green you see is rice. So we are getting it good. All right, that's my 2-week and 1-day update on the bean hole. I'm gonna walk back over here. It looks like some of the Roundup I sprayed on that stuff might be killing it. But I think I'm gonna take it down a tree or two, so let's check it out and see. Oh man, bugs are bad today. So big hole that I was just at is right over there. I want to clear out some of this tree, scrub. I sprayed it and that seems to be helping kill some of the buckbrush, I think. But you know what? Chainsaw does it even better. So I'm gonna get in here, take a little bit of this down, not a ton. I want to get home, but I'm gonna start taking some out. So I'll knock some stuff down and show you what I've done when I get done. Well, the big hole just got bigger. Took out bushes, 3 or 4 trees, nothing big. I mean, they were tall. They were tall as those, right? But open this up. It's got a lot of vegetation. If I want to get millet to grow in here, I'm probably going to have to kill this. So we'll see. I kind of did want to put some golden millet in here. But the big hole is now bigger. More opening, like I've, kind of what I've been trying to do is put a bigger, what am I trying to say? Just more view from the air of water, right? The appearance of more water. The amount of water is going to be the same, but maybe the appearance of it will change. So anyway, that's about it for today. It's hot. I'm sweating like a pig. It is July 4th, so happy Independence Day to everybody. And I think I'm going to go home and hang out by the pool with my wife. So that's it for today. As always, I'm Bruce, and you're watching Foul Play Outdoors.